Hello everyone, so it is obviously the end of 2023. Today is the last day. It is the 31st and it is the last day of Vlogmas. So I just got something new for my camera. I'm going to go set it up in the theatre room and you, Michael and I are going to recap the entire year, talk about our favourite parts, talk about what happened and kind of go through that with you guys. If you're new to the channel, you might hear what we've done and you didn't know, and if you've been here the whole time, you get to hear us reminisce on our favourite parts just as a way to send off 2023. And then we're going to go out, we're going to do a barbecue here, so we have to go grab some snacks from like a local store here in Australia, and then we have to cook it on a barbecue, and then we're going to say goodbye to 2023 together. So let's get stuck into it. I won't bore you, I'm going to be talking the whole time, so let's go.
I'm good.
Alrighty. Let me open my...
It's like we're in a bed, but we're not.
Very comfy.
Very comfy.
So
What am I here for?
we're just going to, I think, talk about the year that was before we say goodbye to 2023 and
31 consecutive days of vlogging.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
People are definitely getting sick of me, I'll say that much.
yeah. Well, I don't know.
Imagine how he feels.
Yeah, you guys only have to deal with it for 40 minutes now. I think it's been interesting. Travel's obviously more exciting than sort of the day-to-day mundane, but I think there's a bit of beauty in the day-to-day mundane.
Yeah, always.
But yeah.
Have some room.
Yeah, quite, well, I take up a lot of room. I can't lie.
But I think we just want to maybe are we chatting about our favourite things of the year before we make a barbecue and
Your video.
have a New Year's and...
We're going to have a New Year's barbecue tonight and have a drink, which is something we don't do very often.
And you'll see us go and get the stuff for it and cook it.
We have to go shopping still, yeah.
So I guess we'll just quickly chat about our favourite parts of the year. You guys on this channel are the real OGs. Well, actually, I've noticed that some of you are commenting and you're saying that some of you found the channel, and I'm noticing that some of you found me in like Malaysia or like from this channel
or Japan,
and some of you didn't know that I have a larger or a second like a main channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool that you guys are loving this
and have found the. I wish we had the second channel. This is what this is. I wish I had this channel. I'm not going to call it second channel anymore.
Yeah.
I wish that this channel existed whilst we were.
Let's call it the vlog channel.
Okay. I wish the vlog channel existed whilst we were doing all the adventures we did this year. Well,
I was just checking if it was recording.
Because for me, there were so many awesome experiences and countries we went to. So
Totally.
For those of you who are new and you may not know about these adventures we've been on, Josie's main channel is like pretty vloggy anyway, I think.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was like, call it the vlog channel, but I still vlog on the other one.
It's just a more edited vlog. But yeah, you guys can go maybe listen to some of these stories and decide if you want to go watch those videos, which I'm sure Josie will
I'll
link.
try and link as many as I can down below.
And maybe it'll give you something to do.
And you guys will probably watch this in the new year, because I'm sure that you're all out partying right now.
Yeah, like us. There's a Fulham game on at 1 a.m, so...
We're going to drive down to my mum's
maybe I don't want to be sober for that.
After the barbecue, stay at my mum's,
Anyway.
bring in the new year, and then watch Fulham.
Anyway. We'll tell some story. You guys who are new to the channel can go and back and decide if you'd like to watch some of the other ones. And those of you who have watched the first or main channel...
We've already said that.
And come across, can relive some of those experiences and maybe go back and watch if you want to as well.
So do we want to start from each country that we did, or just want to like think of what comes to our head, our
Let's
favourite
really
parts?
quickly go from the start of the year.
Okay, we have to do it quick.
Okay, so in January, we were in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Right?
Yeah.
This year, 2023. We're in Chiang Mai, Thailand, doing no filming.
Nope.
Oh, no, we did film.
Well, we filmed a few videos. We came
drove
back.
Drove an ATV up the mountain in Thailand and met the cutest little kids in this village. There's like mountain village. That was amazing.
Then we came.
And then we came. We basically used Chiang Mai as a base and worked there and made 1 or 2 videos. We were there for the first 6 weeks of the year.
Then we came home to Australia. We made a couple of videos here, which didn't go well, which is totally fine. I loved showing off my home.
We have made a video about Newcastle. Someone mentioned the other day to make a video about Newcastle. There's one there on the main channel.
I'll link it down below.
And you can go and see all the cool things that we like. We kind of did it in a way that it was like showing someone who's here for the first time all the tourist things they could do here, but not necessarily the best things. It's more the tourist things.
So from there, we flew to India, which was...
We stayed with family for a bit.
Yeah, but time Come on.
No, it's okay. We're chatting. We've got a story to tell.
I know it's going to go for an hour if we don't get this moving.
We flew to India and we stopped over the 24 hours of total flying with about a 4-hour stopover in the middle in Singapore in the middle of the night. We flew all the way to India and we landed 2 days before Holi Festival.
One.
Was it one?
We landed and it was Holi, basically.
Yeah, so we landed right on Holi Festival, and that was the plan. We were travelling there to experience Holi, but we didn't want to do it. We didn't want to go to Vrindavan and those sorts of places, which are like the places where you see the crazy Holi videos. We wanted to kind of experience what it was like for like an actual local. What does the average person do?
Yeah.
So we did exactly what everyone told us not to do, which is go to Old Delhi, which is like kind of the busiest, most hustling part of town.
And played it there in the street.
And played Holi with some locals in the street.
And honestly, it was
awesome.
It was so good. And so many people were like, it's so dangerous. But honestly, like, obviously everyone's experience is different.
Maybe it'd be different if I wasn't there with
maybe,
you.
100%. But, like, men didn't even want to touch me.
Yeah,
like, because they were being very respectful. Like, it was a cool place.
Yeah. And it was a good mix. So there's a temple right in the main street of Old Delhi.
Families.
And there was families from other parts of Delhi that were there for the special temple. And then there was people who live in that area as well. Kids were throwing water balloons off the roof onto us.
Yeah, honestly, Holi was a highlight of my year last year.
And then we went to a Holi party, which is what most people suggest. You do a
so bad.
Party, and it was honestly not worth anywhere near the money all the time. So, not that you should go to Old Delhi and play Holi if you go there. That is entirely your own decision. I would have liked to have experienced Vrindavan or Pushkar or smaller towns with Holi, but we did probably the most local thing you could do in Delhi for Holi. So
we did that, and then we continued our India trip throughout like basically the entirety of India. We went to like 20 different cities or something.
I'll run through it really quickly because I made a video on my TikTok the other day.
Okay, come on.
We went from Delhi to Amritsar in Punjab to Jaipur in Rajasthan to Pushkar and Jodhpur, which is also in Rajasthan. We went to Indore where we met Harry on that flight, and we went and saw Harry's family just outside of Indore, about an hour outside of Indore in a village. That video is awesome. That'll be linked below. We went from Indore to Mumbai, and we spent some time in Mumbai but didn't film anything. We just had a good time there and enjoyed it, which was awesome. I'd love to do more of that next year. And then we went south to Goa, which again, we made a 200,000 subscriber special in Goa in April, and here we are, how many months later, on nearly 1 million?
Well, only 40,000.
Yeah, only. You've done well.
Well, it's not 1 million, I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying like nearly 1 million. In comparison to 200k, 940 is nearly 1 million.
You're right.
And we went down to Goa and we chilled out in Goa in an awesome beach shack, did the 200k special. That was, well, not awesome. The beach shack was awesome, the other house wasn't. If you watch that video, you'll be able to understand that wasn't the best experience. And then we went from Goa down south to Kochi in Kerala. Had a great time in Kochi. Loved the south of India.
When did we go to Ahmedabad?
I'll tell you, I know that. We went from Kochi across to Munnar, which is about a 3-hour drive into the mountains in the tea plantations. Met an awesome guy called Rishabh who showed us around his hotel in the area there. Another great video, I think. That was really fun. We had an encounter kind of with the famous elephant Arikomban and his people who were trying to chase him and stop him.
Yeah.
We went from Munnar, we went back to Kochi, and then we flew to Chennai in the middle of India's biggest heat wave, and it was about 45 degrees every day. It was insane, but it was still a lot of fun. And we went from Chennai to Hyderabad, where we stayed in the worst hotel I've ever stayed in my life.
Horrible. Like,
horrible hotel, horrible management, everything was terrible. But
she stole Michael's phone to try and leave a good review, and we were like, no.
Yeah. I was asking her for some. She was trying. I was trying to prove to her that we were checking out 2 days later. She was trying to get us.
They run us every morning at like 6 a.m. saying, "Are you checking out?" And we're like, "No, we're here for a week." Like,
stop it. At 7 a.m. they would call us to say, "You're checking out today," and I'm like, "We're booked in for another week."
Okay, we just said that.
Anyway, and then we stayed in Hyderabad, met some cool guys at that coffee shop. We got a lot of work done in Hyderabad, which is great. We went from Hyderabad back to Mumbai to watch the cricket, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We had a great time cricket. We stayed in Mumbai for a bit, lived like locals. It was great. And then we caught the Vande Bharat Express north to Ahmedabad, which we called Ahmedabad in the video, and everyone made fun of us, which is also super hot. That's where Gandhi's from. We went from Ahmedabad to back to Delhi for a little bit just to chill out, and then to Assam, which was incredible. Awesome. And Ridip will probably be watching this. Ridip is a channel member on the main channel.
And he's still my channel member.
He's still a channel member. He's honestly the best. And he organised his family to show us around and to see what life is like in the northeast of India, which is a part of India we're itching to go back to and explore more, because it is not anything you could conceivably expect from India, which is so diverse anyway, but this is even more diverse than you'd expect.
Alright, so
Amazing.
then
we went to Kolkata, had a great food tour with Avik. It was awesome, had a great time there. And then we started...
I did my first video for this channel there.
Yes.
But then I just didn't do anything else.
Didn't do anything for a while. And then we, because this channel was going to be like a, sort of like a whenever you felt like it thing, and then we didn't realise how much we enjoyed it until Malaysia, really.
Yeah.
Or Japan. And then we went across to Bangladesh. Oh my God.
We were only there for a couple of days.
5 days.
I had my hard drive crash there, so half of it I was crying. We went out, we saw Dhaka, it was insane. Old Dhaka. The most
craziest, busiest, insane place ever been. But I will say, as I do find in a lot of Muslim countries...
Nicest people.
So, hospitality incredible.
So we went from there to Nepal, and we only did 2 cities in Nepal because we were both sick for like the whole time. So we had to cut out some of our trips. We only really saw Kathmandu and Pokhara.
Oh yeah, we both had the flu for like a while.
A week, and we're only there for 2 weeks. So it was a big trip cut really short.
And what we spoke about with our goals before as well, Nepal was a time where we had so much work to do. So we were in Nepal for 2 weeks and sick, and most of the days that we were healthy, we were off in cafes working all day getting things done. So that's why I'd like to be more mindful to enjoy it more. But Pokhara was absolutely
awesome,
beautiful. Yeah, like, absolutely recommend it. And Nepal's great. We'll go back to Nepal at some point.
I have a video on this channel for that too. So if you want to watch some of these, scroll all the way back in this channel. There's not that many videos.
We'll link everything below.
I'm not going to link videos on this channel below.
Oh no.
I'm linking all the ones from the other channel.
Fair enough. Then we went from Nepal to crazy. We were supposed to go to Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan Airlines is having lots and lots of troubles at that point in time, so our flight got cancelled 24 hours before it was leaving from Nepal to Sri Lanka. So we were
in a blackout trying to sort this out. We had no power in Nepal,
which happens every now and then.
Which was fine, but we were trying to figure out this with no power, no internet, like on the Wi-Fi, nothing, and we were like, how are we gonna book another flight?
Yeah, so we had a choice of spending almost $1,000 to go direct to Sri Lanka, or about $300 each to do a convoluted way. So we got to experience, which is on this channel also,
Dubai.
24 hours in Dubai, basically.
So we basically got there, no sleep, went out, came back, no sleep, flew on to Sri Lanka. It was pretty hot there and like nothing like I'd ever seen before. So I definitely want to experience more of that sort of the world.
I would say, if to give you guys reference...
It was going so long.
It's alright. Nepal, Sri Lanka, Dubai. So we did this. We took
so then Sri Lanka was one of my standouts for this year. It was awesome. We hired a tuk-tuk from tuktukrental.com. I still have a discount with them if you want to book tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka. I totally recommend it. It'll give you a discount.
My favourite travel experience.
You'll also support me if you use the link as well. So win-win for both of us.
We might run through this and then we'll talk about our favourite each at the end.
Well, if we have time, we're going to be here for an hour.
This is exciting and interesting.
So then we went through most of Sri Lanka, except we missed Jaffna, which is up the very north, because we didn't, have time.
We missed the whole east coast as well.
Yeah, we did. We went from Colombo to Marissa, to Ella, to Kandy, then back to Colombo and flew out.
Kandy is right in the centre of the country, so we just did a circle of south.
In the tuk-tuk the whole way. It was so fun.
Yeah,
I loved it. Except I couldn't drive it, because if you know from this channel the other day, I didn't have a license.
And all you need in Sri Lanka is a driver's license.
A valid driver's license.
And they basically made me a Sri Lankan official. I have an official Sri Lankan license.
It was all above board. It was all good. And we met, I forget his name, but he helped us with the tuk-tuk on the first day. He was awesome. He was great. Those videos were some of my favourites.
And I will say Sri Lanka is just incredible, and I'm glad we didn't do it all, because I can't wait to go back.
I can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
Where did we go after Sri Lanka?
After Sri Lanka, we went back to Malaysia for a little bit, where you have a video on this channel, which is we went to Langkawi for your birthday.
Yeah, my birthday. That was in July. Wow, this was so long ago.
In July, we hung out in Langkawi for a little bit, and you had a hotel collaboration for your
they hosted us in a really nice room for like 3 or 4 nights.
Which we don't do many of, so it was a treat for us.
Yeah, it was nice not to spend money on a hotel for 4 nights. It was nice.
And it was nice to stay somewhere well out of our budget.
Yeah, so then we went from there to where?
We went from there to Chiang Mai, where we actually stopped and rested.
So
we had 3
I edited
months.
All my stuff there. I was battling with trying to rest and also work at the same time, so I edited a lot of my videos
for us,
from there.
Sometimes going to places where we don't have to film is rest, but you are still working.
That's the thing, yeah. So we spent 3 months there, which was So cool. We love Chiang Mai in Thailand.
How we did that, for those of you who would wonder about visas, is we actually broke the trip up after the first month by going to China. And we made the China videos, and then we come back, and then we could extend our visa. So we got 90 days out of that.
So in the middle of that, we, like you said, went to China. It was because it was like the cheapest one from where we were.
Well, no, it was the cheapest place that we hadn't been to before.
And so we went there, and honestly, like, we only had like 5 days.
It was okay. So you can go there with that 144-hour visa if you stay in the same city. But we wanted to experience 2 different cities. We regret now not staying for longer.
I wish we
just sucked it up and stayed for. We already booked the apartment in Chiang Mai.
Yeah, so we literally
booked it for 3 months.
We couldn't stay in China any longer because it would have lost all the money that we'd already paid for in Thailand. So it just wasn't feasible. But we said to ourselves, hey, if we only have 5 days, let's get a taste of it and see if we want to come back. And we totally do. It'd be awesome. So we're going to do that.
Insane and incredible country to travel in. Regardless of any political side of things, what we experienced was some friendly and some mean people, just like everywhere else in the world. But there are so many things to see. It's so diverse. It's kind of like India. It's beautiful.
So then we went back to, obviously, Thailand. I edited those videos and did that.
And we made no videos at all on any channel in Thailand this time because it was supposed to be switching off mentally from that.
But I was still working.
But it wasn't. Yeah.
So then we went from Thailand to Taiwan.
To Hong Kong.
Oh, to Hong Kong, yeah, where we obviously made one video. We weren't there for that long either. It was just a one-stop city thing, which was definitely different to anywhere as well.
I really enjoyed Hong Kong.
I liked it a lot. And then really good food. Like everywhere we went, the food was amazing.
Every single bit of food we had, we were never disappointed, which even in places like Thailand was not like that. So we caught the ferry across to Macau
for the day and then came back. And then we went from Hong Kong.
Which I recommend doing. I don't know if I'd stay in Macau, but I would recommend getting a ferry across.
Then we went from Hong Kong to Taiwan. So then we spent some time in Taiwan.
Second best trip of the year.
And it was such another hidden gem. Michael had been there before and I was just kind of like not really into it. Like I wasn't really sold on the Taiwan, Japan, Korea trip. I wasn't. And Michael had been to some of those places, actually all of them before. And
except Hong Kong.
Yeah, I'm talking about Taiwan, Japan and Korea. And I wasn't really sold. It never was any of those places that I felt like I wanted to go. So I don't know why we decided to do it, but we did. And Taiwan for me, I was just so happy that I did do that part. Like that was such a highlight of last year. Until we lost the drone, but other than that.
And even that day was so bad but so good.
We had like 5 video ideas for the main channel to film there, and we were so tired, and so it was just.
We were so burnt out, which is crazy because we had a 3 month rest, but we didn't. Again, we're finding out now we didn't rest. That was the actual problem.
Yeah, not filming isn't resting. You still have to edit. You still have to
work.
But
in our brains, we're like, I haven't got to think about making a video, so I feel better mentally. You might feel more relieved, but you don't feel less tired because you're still working.
So Taiwan, we had so many videos, didn't work out. That's totally fine. We stayed in a little town of Hualien we just kept extending our stay. I just loved it there. I just loved being there. It was just an awesome place. And obviously I did some videos for this channel there too, and it was awesome.
And they had those little burgers with the hash browns in them.
Yeah. So then we went to obviously Japan, and where I think I kind of realized that it was a good place to visit, but not a good place for me. Like I said, I just never had it as a place for I was talking.
Sorry, go on.
It's all good. You go.
Well, this channel was great in Japan because it was just experiencing things unfiltered and unedited. Whereas with the main channel, not that things are unfiltered there, but the experiences we have are based around the people we meet on the first channel. But there was people in Japan aren't like they're not outgoing. They just don't want to be on camera and interact in that way. And some YouTubers would shove their camera in the person's face anyway to try and get a reaction, good or bad. And every time Josie just kept saying, no, I don't want to shove a camera in this person's face. So we ended up with some pretty low-key videos in Japan as a result, which, as you said, it's a place that I think both of us would go back and visit. We actually enjoyed physically being there, but the process of making videos there, it have to be a really good idea to go back and do it.
I just felt like I didn't want to be disrespectful, and I feel like a lot of people don't care about that, being respectful. But I felt like for me, I just wanted to be respectful of the culture and the people there, and honestly, like filming the way.
You don't want to be filmed, we're not going to film you.
Yeah. Anyway, so
but this channel was great there.
Yeah, it was awesome. This was like low key and cool. But yeah, so that happened, and honestly, like it wasn't. I know Japan is on the top of so many people's list to visit, but some of you, you're like, I know that Japan is so high on the list some people's bucket list or to visit, and for me it's not, but I still enjoyed it, if that makes sense. I did not like it. I found it to be so weird and kooky and cool and different, but I just wouldn't rush back there.
Perfect place to go for a 7 to 10 day trip. I reckon it's better than most places in the world for that.
And then Korea was a big surprise for me. We only went to Seoul, and I just really enjoyed it. I found the people to be a bit more outgoing. I'm not saying I didn't like Japan because of the people.
Well, it's okay for you to say that you prefer places where people are more outgoing. I think a lot of introverts like Japan because it is a kind of keep to yourself place. So it's okay for you to prefer Korea over Japan because the people are more outgoing. That's fine.
It's just fun for me. Like I felt like I also being
some people would hate India.
Yeah.
For the same reason you love it.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was cool. I saw snow for like the first time. It was awesome. We were only there for 4 days, I think.
I'd love to go back.
And I was inside the hotel working for 2 of them. So we only got 2 days out, basically. But it was awesome. I'd go back and I'd see more.
Go back and see more local life.
Totally.
And not just stay in Korea. But by then we were tired.
So tired.
We were so tired. We just were like making one video in Korea, and then we had this thing in our mind. We had 3 weeks booked in Kuala Lumpur, and after 4 months of travel, we were like, oh, I just want to go rest in KL. And what did we do instead?
Decided to do Vlogmas!
Made a video every single day and didn't rest.
This is what's wrong with me.
But that was amazing.
Me. I need to have a rest. Also me. Let's make a video every single day in December.
And so many people found the channel through KL, and through Japan and Korea as well.
Yeah.
Through KL. And it's it's a bit frustrating that we're now home for a small period of time because like I'd love to keep the vibes going on this channel with travel, but we're going to have an actual rest. But yeah, we spent in KL, made these videos.
It does suck though that you're saying that we have to travel for people to find it interesting. I feel like...
Oh no, I just mean more like, I was having fun like going out and showing people what we just do off camera.
Yeah.
I was enjoying that.
I still will do that.
Here, yeah, but I was saying I was enjoying the fact that we would just go get lunch at a big random place and we would take them with us because that's what we're like. Whereas here, we're here to rest.
Yeah, exactly. We are trying to rest here. But anyway, that was the year. Then we spent the 3 weeks in Malaysia. As you saw on this channel, you saw what I did every single day, so you can go watch them on this channel. Then we took the bus obviously from Johor Bahru through the border up to Singapore. We stayed a night. Oh, I don't know, left, right, up, down. And then we flew from Singapore home, and
via Adelaide.
You've also seen that. So here we are at this point in time. What was your favourite of this year?
Well, I'm going to leave Sri Lanka for you. That's your favourite. Is it?
I liked India too.
Yeah, mine was India as well. I think my favourite this year, I'm gonna go through real quick, rapid fire. My favourite...
Wait, hold on, we'll do 3?
Yeah.
Okay, no particular order for me.
No particular order. Do you want me to go first?
No, I thought we were going to do it at the same time because I think it's going to be the same.
Okay.
Favourite places.
Okay, ready? India, Sri Lanka, Thailand.
Oh. No, Thailand doesn't count because we always go there.
But for us this year, I loved just stopping and being in Thailand, and we're getting so good now at living in Chiang Mai. We know everywhere we're going. Our Thai, and your Thai especially, is getting so much better that there are days in Thailand that we can go with only speaking English to each other and speaking Thai to everybody else.
Yeah, I got really good.
We feel so much more immersed. I'm so more proficient with the scooter now than I used to be. So there's no sort of fear. We can go sometimes I would avoid places that had a lot of traffic or try and go outside at peak times. Now I don't care. I'm zipping through traffic and going everywhere. And we kind of just got to really immerse ourselves in being local for 3 months. And I think that would have been awesome on this channel.
And you guys always ask us, like, where would we live anywhere? I'd live in Thailand tomorrow.
Yeah.
Love it.
So Thailand was my third one, but India and Sri Lanka were my 2 favourite trips of the year.
Yeah, good point. But yeah, it was the year that was, and it was awesome, and it's cool. I had an idea of something to do just then, and I forgot.
I'm going to ask them a question, if that's right with you.
Yeah, well, I'll try and remember.
We've just shared our whole year. Tell us what your favourite moment was from last year. It doesn't have to be travel, because I know travel is a privilege, and not everyone has the opportunity to do it, whether it be health, money, station in life, whatever. It doesn't value you if you can travel or not travel. But your favourite experience from 2023, and what you're got on your bucket list to do in 2024, what you'd like to potentially do next year. For me, bucket list, I want to see some new countries and a new region.
Yeah.
I've travelled Asia pretty extensively in the last 3 or 4 years of my life. I'm ready to move on and see
Yeah.
places that I've never been to before and experience things I've never experienced before.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the places, most of the places we've been, Michael's already gone to, and I'm the one seeing them for the first time. So for me, I'm ready to go to places that neither of us have been before and kind of step outside comfort zones.
Which is what India was, and that's arguably some of the best videos we made this year because we were both wide-eyed and happy to be there.
So I'm really excited to kind of push the boundaries and go to brand new places and places that I didn't think I'd ever see.
I think
and that I've always wanted to go to as well.
Like this channel, you'll obviously still continue to see the behind the scenes and the day-to-day of those places, but I'm excited about, with the main channel, Josie Lifts Things channel, is finding some like really cool people to meet and stories to tell that are interesting for people who may never get to go to these places to see them.
I keep thinking, like 2 minutes ago, I had a thing in my head to say and I've completely forgotten it. It was like so important.
Can't help you.
Neither. I can't help myself. Anyway, we're good?
Is it in there?
Okay, rude. Okay.
That's it. So, yeah.
Unless, if I remember it, I'll leave it in the pinned comment. Go check it out. So we are getting some groceries for a barbecue dinner. Very Australian. I think we had one at my mum's. That's how an Aussie tradition, would you say? And a barbecue is? You gonna carry that?
I don't know what.
What's that? So we're just gonna go grab some like sausages and things that we need for the barbecue, and I'll show you a little bit more of like Australian like supermarket or whatever. We call it a supermarket, eh? Grocery store.
We call it the shops.
Yeah.
We'll get 3 round rolls with the sesame seeds and 3 without, if that's okay.
Thank you. Did that work? Yeah, thanks.
Walking overseas is like totally fine because no one knows who I am. This is Newcastle. It's not a small city, but it's a large town, and I know people. And then Josie's new camera like makes this huge, loud, audible beep every time you turn it on.
I have to learn how to turn it off. Hey, these are all like cut potatoes and stuff. This is cool. They cost a fortune, $5. No, thank you. Gosh, the cost of living is insatiable. Or does that mean delicious? I mean, it's not good. It means I can't stand it? Or does it mean delicious?
Like you want it real bad.
Okay, I don't want the cost of living. I don't want it.
The cost of living is insatiable. Yeah.
I meant...
Alright, I'll fix some sausages.
Okay, sausages.
Well, they're just the plain ones there.
Oh yeah, honey flavoured? The honey flavoured looks good.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. I do. Oh, I'm trying to go natural deodorant actually, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm trying to get away from you. Stop it, it's embarrassing me.
Cheese and bacon, nachos, sissies. You like chip, you're a chip fiend.
I would eat them.
Marco wanted to show you this
No,
canned
Marco
bubble.
didn't want to. Marco said that you could when you asked if you could.
Marco saw this canned bubble tea. There's some weird things here since being gone. I didn't. Yeah.
Nice
Interesting. Oh no, dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate usually.
I'll get the mini one, I guess. Oh, $6.20. Oh, that's so much money. I'm not spending $6.20 on
You know
that.
they did a recent study, it came out today.
Oh my gosh.
It came out today. It said that to be happy in Australia, to be like no worries, no problems, nothing, you need to earn $190,000 Australian a year, $120,000 American. And then like the average Australian salary is $55,000.
It's $55,000
Australian. So you look at that.
Oh my
Australians
God.
are 25% of where they need to be for like happiness, not for like success, for happiness.
It honestly feels like that.
We
It
have
does feel like
the
that.
third worst wages to cost of living ratio in the world.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Hang on, that is.
What? So Michael and I never drink, but obviously it's New Year's Eve, so we're probably going to grab this thing from here just to have 1 or 2 drinks for New Year's Eve. Now these have been going crazy here since we left. Bilson's. And apparently the... Fruit tingle. Where's the flavour?
Twister ice block.
1, 2, 3. That's the only flavours?
Yeah, of Bilson's, yeah.
Okay.
I don't really want to try anything else. Like, as I said, we're not drinkers, but this just like...
Alright, let's get red and
popular,
tangle.
so-
That's a lot of alcohol. I think we're okay. We're just deciding on flavours. And we're having a difference of opinion.
You can actually mix them up if you want.
So
really?
like...
You can take a flavour of each.
Oh, really?
Does that count for the super? So we can get 8 of it, whatever, and it's $48.
Oh, and these are the only flavours, right? Sunset, Tangle, Twister, Red, Blackcurrant, and Grape. That's it. So we can just wait. How do we pick them out though?
There should be some singles. There isn't. Just take one out of each thing.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
And if
Thank
bring
you.
one of these black thing, I can put them back
Put them back
for you.
together. Oh, thanks so much.
That's so good.
All right, so I kind of want red, blackcurrant. Well, it's just I'd never drink, and now we've got eight things.
How do I get that out?
So Michael's a retired
Alcoholic.
alcoholic.
No, I'm not. No.
No, we don't drink anymore. I've never really been into drinking, and Michael has probably drunk a lot in his childhood for the rest of his life, so he's kind of retired. So this is a lot for
Probably
me.
my childhood, in my young adolescence, thank you. They got this now, by the way, if you like solo as a kid.
Nah. Oh, it's not for right now. You're fine. I'll pick another flavour. There's an abundance.
That's a good thing.
Is that all good?
All good. Do you need a receipt?
Yes, please. Yes, just in case. Slap it in there for me.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Thank
fantastic
you.
afternoon.
Have a happy new
See you
year.
later. Happy New Year.
Are you gonna take that?
Yeah. See if they're worth the hype.
Tangle.
Not sponsored, but.
Oh my gosh, I forgot what alcohol tastes like. It was good, and then I got the
They're only
vodka.
3.5%.
Oh, then what's the point?
Because they taste delicious.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Do you want that or the Twister?
I don't know, I haven't tried the Twister. A drink to rein in 2024 and to say goodbye to 2023. Are you gonna come put these sausages on?
Yeah, I'll come and cook.
Put the sausages.
Yeah, that's my sauce in there.
Josie, I don't know if you use it. If don't worry, if you don't. So I've just cleaned up the shelves, putting everything away.
Yeah?
I found these two things.
What is it?
I don't know. I think they're lip balms or something.
Oh.
They're not even open.
Oh, I like that brand.
What is it?
It Cosmetics.
So they're up there behind the thing. I
Oh,
don't know how
cool.
long they've been sitting there.
Okay.
You know, if you use them,
Yeah, I like it. It
is
Cosmetics.
it clear or?
You don't want to give it to someone as a present.
No, they're obviously out there for.
Oh, have to find them. Where are they? Sausages. Oh, right in front of me. Okay. I also haven't had a drink of alcohol. Go away. Haven't had a drink of. Is that him? Is that them?
Yeah.
2, 4. Do I need to get anything else?
No.
I don't know how this works.
Oh, I'm going to get the onions.
Oh, you get. Do I have to cut them?
Tell them the story of the birds.
Oh, okay. You tell them.
So you can look right here. You'll notice there's a selection of Australian birds.
Like everywhere.
That's a currawong. That's a magpie. And there are kookaburras also that they're up there, looking down, watching. The reason they're all here is when my mum was well, she would feed the birds, and then when she got sick and she couldn't feed them anymore, they would turn up every day, and Dad felt bad, so now Dad feeds the birds. And now every day at this time, whenever someone comes out here, they all hang around thinking they're about to get fed. And we're probably 2 or 3 generations of birds now, where some of these ones have been since they're babies.
Come here to get food.
Get food every
And now
day.
they're everywhere. They literally are like.
The kookaburras watch.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
when
see.
when these guys are done, they
Up
come
here.
down and take it. So they've got a bit more nimble than them.
And they come right here. Like, look at the poop.
Yeah.
Like, they come right here. And I came out and one, like, stared me in the soul.
Well, I put all this stuff here and he was standing there. They don't care.
All right, let's cook these sausages. Do you want me to go cut? Do I need to cut up onion?
Huh?
Do I need to go cut up onion? Tell them that goodbye to 2023 as well, by the way. What's wrong?
Oh, don't worry.
I smell gas.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Oh. Tell them say goodbye to 2023.
Oh, bye 2023.
No, like talk to my vlog friends.
Hang on, Josie. You can't maybe do more than one thing at once.
Okay, sorry, you're a man. I forgot you can't multitask. Anyway, happy 2024, friends.
Start this piece of junk.
Have you?
Hand like this. Now look at my fingers. What do I want to do with them? Doing that.
Okay.
So I'm cutting down. I can't cut my fingers.
All right.
So you go.
Oh,
Just
awesome.
like that. That's it.
Yeah, keep going. Show me. Haven't got.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You gave it away. Recognised incompetence.
I
My
don't.
trick.
This thing that I don't like about this one is that I can't set this camera down anywhere. But we've got onions cooking. We've got some sausages. We've got the grill. Well, it's called a Weber, I think. It's not hot enough for sausages yet. But we are sending in the new year the right way. You going good? I was trying to tell you to tell them happy 24 and stuff. 2024. And
Happy 2024 and stuff.
no, say something nice to them properly.
Hang on. Dad was saying you cook this with it closed.
Yes.
Go on.
Say something nice to them about the new year and stuff.
Thank you everyone who watches for spending your time watching us. I hope we bring you some entertainment, and I hope you've had a great year, and if you haven't, I hope next year's better.
Definitely not coerced at all.
Well, I kind of forgot it was the last vlog for the year.
Yeah, it's the last one, and the last vlog for Vlogmas.
You know me, I'm very sentimental, so it's not hard to get me to talk about sort of stuff. Normally you can't shut me up.
True, I don't know why you're being so silent. Excuse me, I just cut and made the onions and the sauces and the buns, and all you've done was watch these cook.
Well, all you can do is watch me eat them.
No, I'm gonna eat them too. What do you mean?
Yeah, I eat the onions.
Let's talk briefly about what a good year it's been with these guys.
Is that what I was supposed to say to you?
Excuse me? Okay. We're not sexist in this. Wow, I haven't drunk for about 2 years.
It's just you've had half a standard drink. Look at him, he's ready.
I'm not drunk, by the way. Alright, let's get these ready.
It's
a joke.
Sausages will be just as nice as the other one.
I want that one.
Yeah, because this is more superior than that one, right?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Like there.
I'm struggling to show you.
Stay away from it.
Are you sure these are cooked, Michael? They look red.
Yeah, they're cooked.
Alright, are you sure?
Yeah, that's the flavouring.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, they're cooked.
So we've got a bread roll,
If you want to bits.
obviously sausage roll, and then onion and barbecue sauce. And if
Now
you're...
we're gonna eat.
Okay,
What?
just one on the
So we
ceiling.
are going to eat this and say goodbye to 2023.
Not with seeds, no.
No seeds. Alright, well, we are about to head up to my mum's... You're sniffing my neck. We're about to head up to my mum's house and spend the new year... Okay, your tail's in the way. Alright, you're in the way, Cappy. Come over here then. Come on, come over here. Okay, chill out. Why are you trying to play? We're going to try and go to my mum's house down in Sydney to spend the new year and ring in the new year with her. Say goodbye to 2023 and hello to 2024, but I have to get this video up for you now, so I'm going to go do this video, spend the night with my mum, drive 2 hours down there. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching me all of Vlogmas. It has been really so fun and something that I might do every year. I'm not sure. We haven't really decided the amount of videos that we'll do normally on this channel coming into next year. But I'm going to take the first week off, definitely, like full week. And then after that, I'll let you guys know what the schedule will be for this channel. How's that? Does that sound fair, Kat? Oh, and I'm gonna... You're right. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. But seriously, thank you guys so much for your support all year, whether you watch my first channel or my second channel or anything like that. Anyone who's donated, become a member, join the Discord, any of those things. Honestly, sitting here at the end of the year, I never thought I'd be here at the start of the year. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, thanks. Alright, well, thank you so much. Happy New Year, if you celebrate that. And I'll see you in 2024. See you in the next one. See you in the next one. Oh, okay. Thanks.